web presence, what's the traffic look like to their website, right? Is it mostly iPhone, mostly Android, BlackBerry? These are the kind of questions we ask. What kind of device functionality do you need to use? Like, do you want to be location aware? Do you want to know which way the phone is oriented? All these questions come up when we decide on what the client needs.
Mm-hmm. And we always advise people to start simple. Kind of try to build the simplest thing that can work and serve the need of whoever their customers are. Not, oh great, we have now these 10 new APIs we can access. Let's try to use all of them, right? Mm-hmm. Like, you probably don't have a lot of use for accelerometer in your mail client. So don't try to jam it in there. Don't try to make some weird shake effect, which people actually ask for. Like, oh, we build some fun feature into our app. It's like, why don't you just focus on making the app work and get users on board, and then you can enhance it over time, right? So
it's great advice. Yeah, I mean, the randomizer. Who am I going to respond to right now? Just
yeah,
Who's
which
like,
friends I want to call?
Exactly.
Oh no.
Yeah, and then where am I going to go have dinner? Yeah, right. It's right along there. Who am I going to have dinner with, and where am I going to go and have dinner?
Who's my girlfriend?
Exactly. Look, we've just given away 3 great ideas for applications. Now somebody's got to go build those very quickly for us.
Exactly. The other important thing is to look at your team. Who's going to be building the app. Do you already have a team? Do you have a web developer? It's hard to find an IT team these days that doesn't have any HTML and JavaScript skills, right? Yeah. So start there. Look at the best practice for building mobile websites, and then build up from there. And then if you're kind of going that approach, at some point you might hit thinking, we just can't do this, or we can't create a good enough user experience without writing some native code, and then kind of jump into that. But it's better if you start that way versus just jumping right into building crazy features.
Yeah, it gives you more flexibility. Like you kind of pigeonhole yourself if you choose to go native right off the bat, right? Whereas with this web technology approach, you can almost see PhoneGap as like a progressive enhancement, right? So you have like a spectrum of options that you can go moving forward as your application evolves. Yeah. If you want to make a web presence, do that. If you want to optimize it for mobile, do that. Mm-hmm. Then if you want to leverage device functionality, we'll just take that, add it into PhoneGap. So, it's more like a baby step approach with PhoneGap rather than, oh, this is what we've decided, let's just do this and devote ourselves to it.
It's pretty unique. Like, get customer engagement, right? So, build something that somebody's going to use and then start adding to that, as opposed to build something that nobody's going to use with 1,000 features.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean, it makes sense. Like, I'm glad I got you guys on because there is a rush right now to build applications as for the devices, and then people wake up and realize that there isn't going to be a single clear winner when it comes to these environments. There's enough room globally for 4 or 5 different platforms.
Yeah.
But when you walk into your company, it's not homogenous, right? There isn't just a BlackBerry company anymore. There's guys with BlackBerry, iPhone, and Android, and pretty soon Windows Mobile as well, and WebOS. So there's enough room for all these guys, and you have to build for all these guys. And you can't leave anybody out in the cold if you want to really embrace mobile inside of an organization. So that's why it's so important to have this, right? A PhoneGap to be able to bridge it.
Yeah. I mean, and we're just really trying to take the lessons we learn, not just technologically, but kind of politically, and an adoption view from the web, right? I mean, people think, well, that particular smartphone doesn't have enough market share. It's like, well, why don't you just look at all the people who still have to support IE6? Things never kind of evolve and go away as quick as we hope or dream they will.
Yeah, and it's going to take a little bit of time. It just won't take as long. Hopefully, this adoption won't take as long as it's taking to kill IE6, right? It's something. So listen, we've been speaking with Phil and Andre from PhoneGap and Natobi. How do they get in touch with you guys? What websites, Twitter accounts?
Yeah, phonegap.com and natobi.com, and I'm just Andre Charland on Twitter.
Yep.
Phil Filmaj on Twitter for me.
Okay.
Check out our blogs.natobi.com too. We talk a lot about what we're working on with the framework, latest developments.
Yeah.
The PhoneGap Google groups is a great place if you're using it and you need help and you're having issues.
Yeah.
So check that out as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
We also have an IRC channel and respond to Twitter. So
Wow.
yeah, there's a lot of ways to get hold of us.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it's phonegap and Atobi everywhere. Well, listen, guys, thanks for coming on and doing this. I'd like to get you guys back on in a little while and go a little bit deeper into the framework and get a deeper understanding about what can and can't be done, and dispel the myth of the app, and talk about that. But in the interim, I'll let you guys get to your busy lives as you were juggling these two responsibilities. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to do this. I appreciate it very much.
Thanks for having us, Rob.
Thanks, Sean.
Okay.
Good chat.
Thanks, guys.
See ya.
See you later.